Hey guys, let's start the video off with the deliveries of NIO in Norway. Afterwards, we're going to look at deliveries in China for the month of January. So we got this website, elbilstatistic.norway.no. Through this website, we can look at the daily registries or monthly registries of every battery electric vehicle that's available in Norway for sale. We can definitely see that NIO is performing very well for the month of January, as they have sold 44 cars total. Now when we compare this to, for example, their arch rival Tesla, the Model 3 that sells in Norway, we can see that the Model 3 only sold around 30 cars for the month of January. So this is a very big difference, that the NIO ES8 sold 14 cars more than the Model 3. Percentage wise, this is almost 50% more, and we got to consider the fact that the ES8 is a full-fledged SUV compared to a cheap Model 3. So the difference is big, guys, and this is just the beginning. Because when we look at NIO and the expansion that's going to happen throughout this year, we're going to see that the ET5 will also go to Norway. So I guess that the sales of Tesla in Norway are going to diminish even more. Now when we look at NIO's deliveries for the month of January, we can see that they sold 9,600 cars, which is a very significant number, and it's a 33% increase year over year. Compared to Xpeng or LiAuto, we can see that Xpeng sold around 12,000 cars and LiAuto also sold around 12,000 cars. The differences are becoming minor, but we got one major important factor, guys. The difference is that NIO's profit margins are higher, guys. The average sales price of a NIO vehicle in China is way higher than a LiAuto or a Xpeng. But when we dive deeper into the numbers of, for example, Xpeng, we can see that they sold 6,700 P7s, 4,029 P5s, and 2,186 G3s. The difference here is that the P7 and the P5 are sedans, so 10,000 of their 12,000 sales are sedans. This just shows us, guys, that there is a very big interest in sedans. Now when we look at LiAuto, we can see that they sell one car, the Li1, which is an SUV. They sold 12,268 models. This is a significant number, but we still have to consider that the LiAuto Li1 is not a full battery electric vehicle. It's a hybrid. So we shouldn't actually be comparing the Li1 to NIO's cars because they aren't the same. If you want a true comparison, we got to compare NIO's cars with Xpeng's G3, which is an SUV, and when we look at the G3, we can see that they only sold 2,186 cars. This shows us, guys, that the demand for NIO is high, especially when we consider the fact that NIO has a higher price point and it's still very sought after by the Chinese public. Now yes, this number is a lower number in January, but it's common when we look at the graph, for example, compared to last year. But not only is it NIO, it's also Xpeng and LiAuto, which have a lower monthly sale number for the month of January, which is very normal for the day of the year, for the month of the year. The first quarter of the year for the automotive sector is always the worst performing sector. So if you got 9,600 cars for the month of January, so if you know that January is one of the worst, if not the worst month of the year for car manufacturers, so it's safe to say that NIO will be selling at least 10k cars for the rest of the year. And this is not even considering the fact that the factories are being upgraded right now and are upgraded, and then we're going to have a higher maximum output each month. We're going to hit at least 15,000 cars a month by the end of the year, which is very attainable. By the end of the year, the ET7 and the ET5 being sold, I'm expecting NIO to have at least a sales number ranging from 15,000 to 18,000 for each month. Because we also know that the ET7 has pre-orders ranging from 50 to 70,000, and the ET5 is already lining up for the pre-orders, so expect a lot of cars. And I truly believe that the factories will not be able to keep up with demand because NIO's cars are selling like hotcakes right now in China. That's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.